Jim O'Donohue was raised in Manhattan and bravely served his country as a member of the 34th Infantry Division. He and his fellow soldiers saw action in both North Africa and Italy. It was in Italy, at Monte Cassino, that the war took a bad turn for Jim. The German infantry captured Jim and he was held as a POW in a Stalag for 18 months. In the spring of 1945, he was liberated from the camp, returned home, married, and joined the New York Fire Department. His first assignment was to Engine Company 17, where he served as a firefighter for 8 years. He was later promoted to lieutenant and was assigned to Ladder 11. Reassigned to Command Engine 28, Jim was again promoted to captain, hence the name Captain Jim. Captain Jim O'Donohue devoted 34 years to the FDNY, during which time the volume of fire calls received in New York City reached all-time records. Global Safety Labs is offering to its customers an inherently flame-resistant Firehood, named in honor of FDNY Captain James J. O'Donohue. Hello, my name is Kevin O'Donohue, retired Battalion Chief, Battalion 12, FDNY. I'm here today to introduce the innovative Spentex Captain Jim Firehood named in honor of my father, Captain James J. O'Donohue, commander of Tower 41 and later Engine 70 on City Island in the Bronx, a 34-year veteran in the FDNY. The following video demonstration illustrates the urgent need for a new standard in Firehood safety. First, please pay attention to the result of a flame test on a currently issued Firehood. Notice we are holding on either side of the standard Firehood. In under 3 seconds, the hood catches on fire. We cannot wear or place hands in it due to how quickly it catches on fire and breaks open. It's amazing the NOMEX hoods can even be NFPA 1971 rated. In under 15 seconds, it breaks open, exposing the neck and face to fire. That would be a trip to the burn unit in the hospital. Look at the amount of charring and burn through. The hood practically falls apart once a flame hits it. Notice the off gases, which stinks like rotten eggs. Now, watch this same flame test on the Captain Jim Firehood. Notice we're placing the palm of our hand directly inside this Spentex hood. There's probably not a more sensitive part of the body than the palm of your hand. Notice how long a 1900-degree torch is directly applied to the hood. Virtually no heat transfer. As you can see, a firefighter's hand and skin is completely protected and unharmed. Plus, the hood is even cool to the touch and no off gases. A lot of firefighters are susceptible to steam burns from using a wet hood while fighting a fire. Here you can see that we've completely saturated the Captain Jim hood and place our hand inside. Direct 1900-degree flame results in little to no steam, as well as virtually no thermal heat transfer. The hand and skin is again unharmed, and the Spentex material is cool to the touch. This demonstration shows Spentex resistance to steaming, even with a 1900-degree large gas flame beside it. Notice little to no steaming, thereby showing minimal thermal heat transfer to firefighters' head, face, or neck while wearing the Captain Jim Firehood. The standard Firehood is notorious for scalding burns. Captain Jim never had the advantage of being able to use a Firehood, but if he had, I'm sure he would have chosen this one. He would have agreed that there's no excuse not to offer the troops the best protection that can be offered. I was fortunate to be able to follow in my father's footsteps. My career in the FDNY was a lesson in life, the lesson that firefighters everywhere will give their all in an attempt to save others. They don't get paid much. They don't ask much. They only ask for the equipment they need to help save lives. This hood gives them a much higher level of safety. This hood raises the standards for the safety of firefighters. In recognition of the career of Captain James J. O'Donohue and the standards of the safety of his firefighters which he held so high, we're proud to offer this hood, the Captain Jim.